That's right. So, okay. Oh my God, guys. It has been a heck of a week. And I am not joking in the least bit. I don't even know where to begin. Um, Last week we had a Chautauqua in the park at Chill Coffee, and we made a lot of stuff. So that was like really cool. And then let's see. This weekend we did Old Settlers in my hometown of Huntsville, and did a little over 300, but we got rained out. Um, we were starting to pack up and go, and the wind picked up. And Jeff and Dakota had just taken a load of stuff back to our vehicle. And all of a sudden, as I said, the wind picked up, and I looked over, and the tent next to us was flipped up in the air. And this poor girl was over there by herself and had a hold of one of the legs, trying to hold it down so it wouldn't continue to go and do God knows what to everywhere else. And so I just screamed, "Oh my God, their tent!" And Jeff and Dakota, they came, running over there and helped and Hunter. We can't forget about Hunter, and helped her bring the tent back down. But oh my gosh, so yeah, it held for like a couple of seconds, and so yeah, that was the end of that. It's just something about my hometown, I tell you. I don't know. We had a vendor craft fair in the spring, and I want to say April, maybe late April, maybe may have been May. I don't even remember it, but it would have been early May. But it rained and kind of started snowing. Hello, my love.
It's okay. That's the photos down.
Oh, okay,
Just deposit it right back.
okay.
Love you.
I love you. And so, yeah, something about my hometown. They just don't want me there. I guess I don't know, but so yeah, I've got a lot of restocking and all sorts of stuff to do. I've got teas sitting here in my basket to restock. I've got tinctures sitting there to restock. I'm going to be doing a new product. It is a pink peony sugar scrub, but it is made with champagne extract and cranberry butter. Mm. I thought with the cranberry butter, it would probably be kind of a really good Christmassy type thing, but it's just the pink peony part. I don't know. I might change that fragrance up for more of a Christmassy note because that pink peony. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't love peonies because I totally do, and I am so sorry I started my printer. Um, I did not. Sorry, have it. I did not think.
Mom, did you hear Dad?
It no.
He said he was like, I was like, he's like, these darn birds. He says, I was out there, I cleaned the tent because the bird pooped on it. He said, I brought this stuff back in. I went back out there, another bird pooped on it. He said, I'm gonna start shooting.
Okay, let's see. That was the other part. The downfall of Huntsville was the rain got everything wet. So when we got home, I was sitting here on the floor with a roll of paper towels and I was drying everything off. Well, that also meant that the tent and everything got wet, and packing up a wet tent, uh-uh. Nope. So he set it up today so it could dry and all that good stuff. And I guess a bird pooped on it earlier, and so he had to go clean that off. And then he just got back from town and went out there, and it had been pooped on again, and so it had to be cleaned off again. Yeah, there was that. What else? I was rushed to the hospital by Jeff. Um, I literally felt like my appendix or an ovary was about to burst because I mean, I felt like I was in labor all over again. It hurt so bad. I was passing a kidney stone for the first time in my life, and I've never had a kidney stone. And so this was Friday, and so here, Dakota Lee. And so here it is Saturday, and I had already paid for the vendor fee and everything for Huntsville. And so I am having to do this vendor show with an unpassed kidney stone. Um, it wasn't too bad. I mean, you can probably tell by my face, I kind of look like I'm groggy or something. I don't know. But so yeah, I'm a little groggy feeling. I don't know how to describe it. Um, but they gave me three different meds. They gave me the Zofran for nausea and vomiting. They gave me some other Annette. Hello, my darling. They gave me some other type of medicine that starts with a T. Again, I am so sorry about the printer. These new printers, I don't know how to pause them. There's not a pause button on the front. And I brung up the little doohickeys that's in the corner, and I can't find a pause button. And so I am so sorry if they're making a lot of noise. Annette, is the printer too loud, honey? But yeah, the other medicine starts with a T, and something about it is supposed to relax that tube so the stone can pass a little bit easier. And then they gave me hydrocodone for pain, but I haven't taken one. I've been going more on the ibuprofen side, saving the hydrocodone for when I have got a massive migraine that I absolutely cannot freaking get rid of via my normal means of mixing Tylenol and ibuprofen or ibuprofen and Midol or whatever. Awesome. Can you hear me okay? So, but yeah, I was supposed to have taken my little brother out to eat the day that Jeff rushed me to the hospital. And so here I am on the way down to Boone Hospital, and I'm texting Clint saying, "Buddy, I am so sorry, but this is what's going on. Rain check." Yay. So, how is Australia this morning? Because it would be morning your time. And if we're missing some people tonight, that's another part of my week. Crispy. Okay, Dakota. I love that word. Crispy. So yeah, Chautauqua in the Park last week. Old Settlers this last weekend. I was taken to the hospital. Um, there was also supposed to have been my 30-year, and I totally do not feel this old, but my 30-year class reunion. I did not go because I was a vendor at the Old Settlers. I had already paid for the vendor fee and everything. And so, and then, the kidney stone ordeal, and I'm just like, mm-mm, no, ain't happening. Nope. Nope. But, on that thought though, and I have said this aloud, and I will say it again. Most of those mofos I went to school with, I couldn't stand back then. So why the hell would I stand them now? We all had our little cliques. In my clique, there was me, there was Skipper, there was Danny, there was Kelly, there was Danielle, there was Jennifer, Justin sometimes, but I mean that and sometimes Brian, but Justin and Brian at one point because of sports, they became more a little more towards the preppy side. And the rest of us, we were far from preps. Hooga! I love saying that, just so you know. Good to see you too, darling. How are you doing today? Or this past week, because it's been a week. So, ooh, okay. Annette, you do knitting and crocheting type stuff, right? I am so glad you are, Huga. How's everything up in your neck of the woods? Don't worry about my printer. It only is printing 95 pages. I didn't even think of that when I started. I thought it would be done faster than it is, but oh well. But so yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like with school, I mean, everybody just after school, after I graduated, I stayed close with Jennifer for a while and Skipper for a while. Oh no, here it comes, guys. I'm so sorry.
What's poppin'?
I'm so sorry.
I shared your live everywhere.
Oh God.
Yeah. You're gonna get a lot of my Pharaoh soldiers.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. What's poppin', everybody?
Oh, card making. Oh, God. I know. Every now and then, I see one of my little bunnies hopping around out in the yard, and they're getting a lot bigger, Dakota Lee, and so. But yeah, they won't even let me near them now. Which I mean, they were wild to begin with, and so I mean, I took them and I kept them alive, all but two. We lost two of them.
I
Right?
think we lost two of them.
Okay.
We bottle fed them. I was bottle feeding rabbits, yo. Don't tell nobody though. My street cred will go out the window. But like, it was fun though. I lasted. It was so cute.
Are you drunk?
No, I haven't even touched anything yet.
I was just picking on you. Chill, dude.
You want a drink?
No, I'm good. Thank you. But card making. Roberta's Artistic Adventures or something like that. She does cards. She posts cards all the time on Facebook. So you might want to check out her channel or her Facebook page or something and see how she does it. Ashley, hey girlfriend. I've got lots of adult slushies waiting for us. We're on the countdown. Yay! The only thing I have to absolutely 100% do before you get here is clean my house. And that's just because it's a disaster, dog hair everywhere.
When are they coming?
Ashley's gonna stay for the weekend for October 7th weekend.
You got you.
She's gonna stay on my bed.
Oh, right.
And the door locks, so it'll keep you out.
It's like I don't know how to lock pick. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
I'm just playing.
Oh, she's gonna have Colton with her, so you need to behave yourself.
I always behave. What up, Sam?
Hi, Sam. How are you?
Someone's got to know those, those quality traits, in case of like emergency situations. Someone's got to like it. Hey, it's a party in here now. Turn up. Turn
Piece
up.
of it. And we'll fix her some real quick.
Yes, darling. He's cleaning up the kitchen or something while I'm doing my live. So we're gonna leave. You're gonna leave Saturday night, so you'll stay Friday night. Okay, awesome. Awesome sauce, Rick. Hi, darling.
Pickle Rick. It's from Rick and Morty. You wouldn't understand.
Well, how do you know my Rick understands?
His name's Rick.
So it doesn't necessarily mean he understands Rick and Morty.
He might. Rick, do you understand Rick and Morty? Rick and Morty.
I'm telling you guys. I'll be so glad when we get that house done.
The audacity. You know you're going to miss me so much.
He says he understands.
See? Boom. He gets it.
Oh my God. So yeah, I've seen pictures of the class reunion, and there were several there. That I wished I could have seen, like Clorinda. I wish I could have seen her. She has lost a massive amount of weight since we were back in school. The pictures that I've
Love you.
seen.
I'm out.
Okay, bye. Clorinda looked really good. And then Skipper, he's changed, but not a lot, you know. I mean, his real name is David, but back in school, his nickname is Skipper. Don't ask me why. I have no idea why we called him that. Still to this day, I have no idea why we called him that. It's just, I think one of the reasons that Skipper and I were so close was because his birthday was the day before mine. And his birthday was always May 11th. And then mine was May 12th. And Ashley, can you do a block for me, please? Or Rick, either or. And let's see. I seriously doubt that's why Skipper's name was Skipper, but I don't know. Let's see. And then Danny was there, and so I didn't get to see him. And honestly, the last time I seen Danny, I literally think was when he helped me out on the side of the road one time. I think that was it. And it was just by the grace of God, Danny was there. You know, I had, I called it the brown turd because it was a brown 4-door Chevy Cavalier. And I think it was a 1986 Chevy Cavalier. What are you doing? And if you've ever seen one of those, you'll understand. And it was brown. Swear to God, it was brown. And so I called it the brown turd. And I guess, I don't know if there was a crack in the block or what the heck it was, but it had a massive overheating problem. And I don't know if I had to go to Columbia to meet the ex to pick up the turd that walked out of the room or what, but it started overheating, and I was over on the side of the road, and somebody pulled up behind me, and lo and behold, it was Danny. And I probably honestly at that point in time hadn't even seen him and since we graduated, you know. And so it was really cool. And so yeah, out of the people that were there, those were the 3 people that I wished that I could have seen. Now Skipper I have seen a couple of times since we graduated because he honestly lived down the road. Ashley's coming. Rick's not able to because he lives all the way up in the New England states. So, unfortunately, and of course, Annette can't come because Annette lives all the way in Australia. But, so yeah, that was the other thing that sort of happened this week. And as I said, I'm glad I missed it because most of the people I probably wouldn't have wanted to see in a way, except for the 3 people that I mentioned. But let's see, what else? Chautauqua in the park. Me being taken to the hospital. Chillicothe. What else? The class reunion. Oh, well, are you serious? I did forget you were going to Florida, honestly. Well, Rick, darling, you know you are welcome here anytime. It does not have to be for some YouTube meetup because honestly, if you were coming at any time of the year, I can get a small group of us together. That would be no problem. Seriously, if you were coming, I could definitely get Rebecca here. I would more than likely be able to get Ashley here. And I mean, really, who else matters besides Ashley and me? So, right? But no, um, if he's not on the road, I would probably be able to get Missouri Randy to stop by and say hi. So, I mean, yeah, you would still be able to meet a lot of us. So, at least the ones that matter. So, but Dakota, his grandkids are in Florida, or he's taking his grandkids. He is taking his grandkids to Florida. That's what it is. They're going to go see the. And I don't know if they know about it or not, and so I'm not saying that out loud just in case they're there or something. And so yeah, but yeah, I remember now. See, old age isn't a all the time thing. It's just an every now and then thing. But oh man, yeah, it has been something else. But one of the other things that happened this week is my little brother. He called, said he was deleting his YouTube channel because I guess there was some major drama that went down. He explained it to me. I'm not going into details, but that was kind of a heartbreaker for me. And so I am going to miss Josh a lot. Um, don't ask me for the details if you don't already know. It's not my place to say. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna miss him. I miss picking on him. So oh, okay. And so ooh, okay. If we ever decide to take Hunter to Disney, oh, Ash, it's hard because I want to tell you, and but I can't. I can't say anything over live because, as I said, it's not my place. Um, New products. Let's see. I've got a tincture for constipation going on because someone at Chautauqua in the park asked for it. I've got a tincture of comfrey um, going on because someone at Chautauqua in the park asked for it. Um, I am unfortunately going to finally have to get out my soap supplies because someone at Chautauqua in the park wants a soap made out of the Mayday fragrance that I had used for my shampoo and conditioner bars, which the people in Huntsville didn't get to see because I sold out at Chautauqua in the park. So I've got to make a lot more of my shampoo and conditioner bars. I so that's those. And then I am going to be doing a new face scrub that will be made with champagne extract and cranberry butter. Um, I don't know if you guys have seen my flowers or not, but I did sell a lot of them. I was actually surprised my flowers sold as well as they did, but it was like, and I hated charging what I charged for them, but it takes me 4 hours to make one flower. And so, I mean, I've got to make something somewhere. I mean, I got to figure in a very small amount of my time. But, my aromatherapy inhalers, those are new. And at Chautauqua in the park, I had sold out of my headache one. And so baby, I wish you know what? When you come here, I will give you a flower and I will watch Colton and you can take a nice, hot, relaxing bath with one of my bubble bath soaps, flowers. See, I'm lucky. I have got a bathtub, so I get to do that. And so, I do have the aromatherapy inhalers, and actually, this one isn't labeled, but it is a headache one. And when I made the headache ones, I was like, you know what? I get headaches enough. I'm going to make me one, and I'm just going to leave it right here by my desk. And it smells good. It has a lemony smell because the main essential oil is like 8 drops of the lemon, but it's also got peppermint and it might be rosemary, but not very much. More of these? If I run out, yeah. Um, Believe me, I'll have some. I promise, baby. Let's see. What do I have going on before our event? Okay, we have Pioneer Days in Cairo this upcoming weekend, the 23rd. Okay, and then the 24th. Okay, next Sunday, guys. Mm. Okay, Gail at Southern Living wants to do an interview with me on her channel. And so at 6:30 p.m., I will be at Gail at Southern Living's channel. If the interview is over before 7, then I will be here for my live at 7. If it runs over, then I will be late for my live. Just letting you know. And then I've got Tony's collab that is due the 27th, and I have not done anything for it yet. Tony had probably kicked me in the rear because it's literally a week and a half away, and I still have videoing, editing, and uploading, all of that. And then Miss Ash, she has got her Christmas cookie collab that is going to be happening this year. I have no idea what I'm doing because my favorite Christmas cookies I did last year, which was the peppermint meringue with the red and the white and the swirl. I'm kind of craving some now. That mint flavor, oh my god, those things are so good. Okay, what are you guys saying? You never know. Yes, I will. I will have some for the meetup. I promise. And I know Ashley, isn't he awful? And I live with him at least until we get that house done. I love these things, but I've got, and then someone at Chautauqua in the park had ordered some of the Breathe Easy ones, and for like congestions. I know, baby, I know. I'm thinking about that. I know, Rick. I know. Crack the whip, darling. Crack the whip. Um, let's see. Uh, I can make a mint cookie with like the little Andes, the little chocolate Andes thingies. Those are usually pretty good. And I love the Andes mints. I mean, those are good. You spoil me with egg rolls, dude. You made me gain all my weight back. I'm picking on you, Toad. I love you. I know. I love those little mint Andes. Those are good. So I could probably make some type of a chocolate cookie, and then like, you know, I think you can actually buy them already in like itty bitty pieces. But being close to the holidays, if I can't find any, I can always buy a bag, blend it up, and throw it in. So either or, I'll figure it out. Um, what else? See, I've got to get those names added to my newsletter list, which, I mean, it's really great that I've got this a Weber thingy for people to, sign up and everything for me to be able to have a newsletter, but I have yet to put a newsletter out. Not one letter. Zip, zilch, nada. So, but yeah. Um, sent Skip and Danny both links to tonight's live. I don't know if either one of them are in here or if they have YouTube channels or whatnot, so I have no idea. We have gotten a couple more donations for our event. We got some seeds from Azure Standard, so those will be for the seed swap. And then we also got a homeschooling curriculum from Homesteading Education. I think Homestead Education. I typed the link into the YouTube event page. So, for anybody that's watching and that does not know, we are going to be having a homesteading convention. October 8th is the vendor market and workshops. It's a Saturday. It will be at the Macon County Fairgrounds, Macon, Missouri, at the holy crap, Floral Hall. Sorry. But I have started a committee because I plan on this thing eventually being huge. I've been taking notes, and I've got a notebook here. Okay, Annette, the event is October 7th. So if you plan on it being here before the convention, you better hurry, darling. But so yeah, I've got a list of sponsors, and some of these I need to put check marks by because I have received some stuff that I have already told you guys about. Let's see, All About the Garden has sent something out. I received an email, so that should be arriving this week. I will let you guys know what probably next Sunday. Victory Seeds has sent something out because I got a email with a tracking number thingy for that. So we'll be getting seeds from Victory Seeds, and who knows what type of goodies from All About the Garden. I have not received anything from Drunken Chef yet. Hopefully he'll come in here tonight and I can ask him about it. But no, Annette, do not label it as for Cody. Thank you, baby. I love you. He's like, I'm with mommy. I'm good. He can stay in here with mom. He knows he's allowed. See, it's Clifford and you together that mommy doesn't want in here. because you guys have a tendency to be bad and play and make all sorts of noise. Yes. So I know, Ash. I know you haven't, darling. But um, this year, tickets are being bought at Willowway Ranch LLC.com. Um, and they're just $10 for the tickets for this year. But it's just to help me kind of get back a little bit of like the fees for the vendor or for the building, and the tickets that we bought. And yes, there's going to be, kind of a raffle drawing. And what I'm thinking about doing something a little different. I'm thinking about putting the items and putting a jar in front of them and then giving everybody the raffle tickets. That way you can put your ticket into, the item that you want. But that wouldn't be good either. Because if somebody wanted the chance at a couple of things, then so maybe I should just do it. I don't know how to do this. I was just going to do it where all the tickets are put in one jar and I draw a ticket and say the number. And if your number matches, or if your ticket matches the number ticket that I draw, then that's what you win. But, I want people to be satisfied with the items that they get, like not everybody's want the homeschooling curriculum because they may not homeschool. They may not want to homeschool, and so I don't know what to do. Ideas are appreciated because right now, for the committee, it's just me and Casey, and I have volunteered my husband for the committee. He just doesn't know it yet. Um, and so there's just three of us for the actual committee. And so if any of you, Ashley, since you live in Missouri, would like to be on the committee, let me know. You don't have to live in this area. We can always do Zoom calls or video chats, whatever, to throw together ideas or whatnot. And the same for Jan if she comes in or if she watches this later. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If all else fails, somebody can trade, the homeschool curriculum, or something like that, So, well, see, Rick, I thought of that too, that each person is only going to be getting one ticket. And what if they really want the chance, to do that? They not do that. What if they really wanted the chance to win, either or item? I guess either way it would be an either or, right? Okay, will you hurry up and get done printing already? Well, I'm giving everybody one ticket, but I guess I could sell like another ticket for $1 or some shit. Sorry. Whoops. Holy crap. Whoa. How are you doing? Wow. Devin, we haven't seen you in here for a minute, buddy. But it's good to see you. I'm not complaining at all. See, I didn't even see that big basket of stuff that was at Jan's. We showed up kind of like literally right before the drawing, and it was kind of, set up our tent so everybody, more of us would have, a place to sit under shade. And so, wow, I understand, Evan. I understand. Yeah. I've been sitting here wondering if I shouldn't change my Sunday nights to another night because some people do church on Sunday nights, like Wednesday nights. Wednesday nights would be bad because some people do churches on Wednesday nights. And so I don't know. And I think, Ash, you do yours on Monday mornings. And so, but it's just so many people do lives at such different times. I don't want to override any of my friends, and so that's why I just have stuck with my Sunday night. I figure if they can make it, they can make it. If they can't, they can catch it on the flip side, you know. But no. So, but yeah. Um so yeah, that's kind of where we are. But see, oh, the Macon County, they've got a Macon County board meeting that they do the first Thursday of each month at 7 p.m. at the Macon County Expo Center on the fairgrounds. And I've got the number for Rose, who kind of runs the camping part of the fairgrounds. Yeah, but Ash, look at you. I peeked in on your little channel and I've watched some of your videos and lives and stuff like that, and man, people like you. You've got that personality. I don't. I've got that blood drab personality. I'm not like, and I am not going to say any names, and it is not you, Ash. I swear to God. But I am not like some people and sit there and bat my eyelashes, and flirt with every single guy that comes into my life, just to sit there and get 5,000 viewers and God knows how many watch hours. And as I said, I'm not saying any names, but there's somebody out there that does that. But oh God, I need to call you, Ashley. Anyway, yeah. Well, you knew what I meant, dude. And so I know whenever she comes in, it's like, okay, it's evening here, it's morning there. And so, like, okay, it's morning there, it's evening there, And so, yes, Dakota does that. But I would bat my eyes for 5,000 users, but not like that. I mean, I wouldn't want to be, if you guys would have known me in school, you would think so much differently of me now. But I am not the same person that I was in school. And so, yeah. But yeah, I can't even say it. So, oh yeah, we know you do, Dakota. We know you do, buddy. I know, Rick. But my problem is that I get close to people really easy. And if I tell you that I love you, some of you out there, I really do. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, I really do. To not have one of you come into my lives or to, be able to send you goodies or, stuff like that, it would break my heart. It would break my heart. Like if I found out something happened to Rick, if somebody, from up in that neck of the woods, done a live on his channel and said, I'm sorry, but something has happened to him. He's no longer here. I would lose it. Just like Beth. I miss her. I miss her coming in and saying hi. I miss her. You know, and if something happened to Ashley, I'd be devastated. You know, I mean, I love Ashley to pieces, and if even though he's deleted his YouTube channel, if something happened to Josh, I'd be devastated. He's my little bro. I mean, picked on him like crazy. I'm gonna miss having him to pick on. That's why I wish Mitchell was back. Mitchell was kind of the other little bro. And so I wish Mitchell would come in here, and so I could just pick on him. I don't even know if Mitchell knows. I don't know if Josh messaged Mitchell like he messaged me and told me that he was closing it all down. So I don't even know if Mitchell knows. And so it's just, man, it sucks. Yeah. Annette, yeah. There are so many of you that, I am so much closer to that. Oh my God.
Hey Queen, your eyes are running. You have to turn those off. Okay, got it. Got it. Are we good again? Everybody good here? Okay.
This is one of those, I'm being a mother, not trying to slap the holy crap out of my child looks. He makes life interesting. He really does. But yeah. I tried to sell him. It didn't work. Nobody wanted him. How you doing, Wayachaka? Wayachaka. Isn't that how we pronounced it last time? I can't remember. I think it was Wayachaka. But but yeah, I mean, yeah, as Annette said, every Sunday, this is, my chance of just being able to be with you guys, my family, because I don't ever spend time with my real family except for my mom and dad and my sister. Distant family. Yeah. I need to catch up on chat. See, that's what I was saying, Annette. My videos are boring, for the most part. If I'm not tripping over a brick and falling backwards and sitting there with a stick and killing rats or screaming because a rat jumped out of a box, I mean, at XC at 6:30, picked up at 7:45. Wow. Oh, I wish you lived closer too. Ashley, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Yeah, it was. They know. They've seen. I'm sure they've seen the video. I mean, that video was hilarious. I can't even. Yeah, that video was just nuts. But yeah, I need to mark down a couple of these that have sent. Oh, and the Shenandoah Homestead Supply. I think that's supposed to be in this week too. And then we did receive something from Homestead Education, so I need to mark them down. That way we know for sure to hit them up again next year. Okay, Annette. Love you, sweetheart. You have a good week, okay? But yeah, that's the stuff that we should have coming in for the event this week. And so if any of my school friends happen to be watching, Skip, Danny, if you guys are not busy October 8th, come and hang out with us. Oh, and that I wish you could get a change of scenery and come over and see us. Of course, I wish I could get a change of scenery and come over and see you. So it'd be cool to go to Australia. It really would. I've always wanted to see a koala bear. I used to want to own one. Like back when I was like 13, 14 years old, I wanted to own a koala bear as a pet. You know, childish dreams, right? Dude, really? How many more pages you got? I keep expecting to get an out of paper error, but it's still kicking, so I wish I could go to North Carolina again. I wish I had the money to go down there. But I guess I'll get to see my grandbaby via pictures again. But she's gonna have a C-section October 12th, which is Dakota's birthday. So one of his big birthday presents this year is gonna be a brand new nephew. But see, the other thing I did this week was I restocked tinctures and I restocked salves. And so, Rick, if you ever order any more salves, buddy, I will send them in a box and not a bag next time, just so you know. I learned you taught me a lesson. What else? I did a little organizing, I guess. All of this is now for the tea sample boxes. There's nothing else in there but stuff for the tea sample boxes. I refilled jars that I had herbs for. So if any of you see jars that are fuller this time that weren't last time, that was another thing that I did. All the other half empty jars is because I ain't got the herb for them. What else did I do? Which way? I need to figure out how to work this camera here. Which way was it? Not that way. There you go. Okay. You can see the green screen. There. Right there. Okay. That's a green screen for products. And so I'm trying out a new thing called Teleplay to try to get some better product pictures and videos and stuff for my Etsy store. Maybe that'll kind of help boost sales. You and me both, Dakota Lee. You don't need another baby. You need a baby mama before you can have a baby. And you need a baby mama that's going to stay. I know that's an ouch. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I just want you happy. As a mom, I want you happy. And that's what all parents, you're a parent, you should know. What do you want for Jaden? You want him to grow up and you want him to be happy. You want him to stay little as long as possible, which at one point in time, I wanted you to stay little as long as possible too. But unfortunately, somewhere you grew up on me. And now you're a parent. And so what do you want for Jaden? You want him to be happy. And as he grows up, which is inevitable, unfortunately, we can't stop it. Okay, well, you're not the only one, okay? Because my other best friend wants me to send him a sugar mama. And I told him, I'm like, I don't have any, besides YouTube and my family on YouTube, I don't have any like outside friends, I don't have any females that I just go and hang out with or go shopping with or, anything like that. I've got just my YouTube friends, my YouTube family, I see you guys in person, but it's only several times a year, and so besides that, I don't have friends per se. I don't know how to describe that where it doesn't sound bad. But like Ashley, I love her to death. She is my friend. Annette, all the way in Australia. I love her to death. She is my friend. Rick, he is my friend. Gosh dang it, you guys, just shoot me. um, but yeah, but it's like I only get to see you guys and hang out with you guys here, and as I said, maybe in person once or twice a year, if I'm lucky. But other than that, I don't have any friends that I just get to go out and hang out with and shoot the shit with and, all that good stuff. And so he asked me to send him a sugar mama, and I'm like, yep, that ain't gonna happen. So, but yeah, I had recently found out that he, used to live down the road from me, which I knew that, but I kind of noticed, things were looking a little bit different around that house and stuff. And so, I kind of, messaged him on Facebook, ask him, hey, what's up? Did you guys move? And he was like, yeah, uh, along with the divorce. And I was like, oh, buddy, so sorry. Did not know. And so, yeah, he's now divorced, and I don't know where he's for sure living, but he's looking for a sugar mama. And so, Rick, see, making friends in real, besides you guys, can a lot of times come with drama. And so, like, my best friend Lupe, she lives all the way down in Texas. Used to live right next door to her in Moberly. And, she's like a sister to me, still to this day, even though we only talk to each other maybe 2 or 3 times a year. She's still my sister, and I still love her to pieces. She calls my kids her kids, you know. Oh, Devin, you couldn't have said truer words, darling. You could not have said truer words. I mean, that is it exactly. You know, um, I would much rather stay home than go to school functions. With Trenton, I would have much rather have stayed home than had to have gone to the baseball games and stuff that I went to. But we get out of the house and do things because of our kids. Hunter, the school parties and stuff that he has. I would much rather stay home than have to go to them. But we do it for our kids. And so, but yeah, a lot of in real friends cause massive drama. And so, yeah. My sister, I call her my sister, but my friend Stacy, she lives in North Carolina, but it's like 4 hours from Trenton. So she doesn't, and plus Stacy's had a numerous strokes and isn't, I mean, she's doing better, but driving for extended periods of times and stuff like that, is really hard for her now. And so, but Stacy's my age. And I love her to pieces. I have known her since Trenton was a baby. And so I have known Stacy for 22 years. Lupe, I've known Lupe since Trenton was 2. And so I've known Lupe for 20 years. Skipper, holy crap. Well, I know for sure I've known him for 30 years because of we just had our 30-year class reunion. So I've known Skipper for 30 years at least, but like probably maybe 10 years more than that, So I've known Skipper for like maybe 40, 45 years. And then Danny came in our sophomore year. And so I've known Danny for 33 years. Rebecca! Hi, sister. What you doing, darling? But yeah, I mean, real friends, there's real drama. You know, so many people are fake. You know, it's like you become friends with them, and then after that, they just want stuff. They're not friends with you just to hang out and laugh at you if you fall over backwards over a brick, lifting up a shed. I mean, it's just they want to be friends with you so you can babysit their place when they go on vacation, or so you can come over and do this for them because but they don't want to be friends with you just to hang out. They don't want to be friends with you just to you know show up uninvited at your door and say, hey, you want to play a game tonight? Or here's a bottle of wine, let's kick it. That's the kind of friend I want. I want that type of friend. I want somebody that'll show up at my front door and say, I know you didn't invite me, but you know what? I don't care. And see, I've always had an open door policy with my kids, you know, and yeah, right, Dakota? But yeah, my kids have always known that they can come home anytime, right, Dakota? And that they don't even have to knock. If I hear the front door open, I automatically assume it's one of my kids or one of their friends because it's always been that way. Even when they were growing up, their friends knew that they didn't have to knock on the front door, that they were one of my kids. Hi, country boy. How you doing, darling? Exactly, Ash. And those are the friends I don't want. You know, I want the type of friend that shows up at my front door, opens it, and comes on in because she knows she's welcome or because he knows he's welcome. You know, that's the type of friend I want. Hold on. Yes, my love.
My daddy said I had to take a bath.
That's because you've got school tomorrow. You always take a bath every other day, and you always take a bath on Sundays because you always have school on Mondays.
I thought we were going to do that with our baby.
Hunter, that craft fair isn't until next weekend. Okay? We only do our craft fairs on the weekend, buddy. I'm so glad I have that nameplate up. Hey, Ashley, I'll even tell you where I keep the key. Not on live, of course, but when I call you later to give you the dish and the 411 on the good stuff.
Mommy,
Oh, hold on. What, Hunter?
could you
I cannot. I am not alive.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, stinctures. That could have been bad. He was trying to get me to give him a bath, but and Jeff knows this. Jeff knows I do my live every Sunday. So, but hi, Rebecca. Hi, Rob. Rob, are you still going to be able to make it? Country boy, what's your real name, darling? So I know who to call you. In here, we go by first names. It makes it more personal. I mean, we know who each other's channels are, so. Oh, Rob. Hi, our life off grid. How are you doing, hon? Which one is your other channel? Country boy? Or No, Our Life Off Grid. That's your other channel. What? Okay. Hold on. Let me look at icons. Country Boy Outdoors? Is that? Okay, Devin. Country Boy is yours. Okay. I thought you had another one. Good night, Devin. You take care, honey. I promise Jeff isn't drowning him. I promise. Oh. Rob, how the heck do you keep up with them all? I do good at keeping up with this one. Yes, that one. That one I know. So is Our Life Off Grid? Is that you too? Because I thought that was someone else. And I've got an age spot right here. Whoop. Look at that. It's like a dark spot right there on my head. My forehead. I'm telling you, getting old sucks. It like really does. Well, see, that's what I thought. I thought you were somebody different from him. What's the weather like up in Canada right now, hon? Okay. Okay, Rob. Oh my gosh. See, I've never been to Canada. I've never been out of the country. Yeah. Say Hurricane Hillary came in from the west side, and then we had Lee coming in from the east side, and then there was we've got another one that is supposed to be building and coming in from the east side. I know, Rob, that's kind of our problem. Our phone company keeps promising us fibers coming by the end of this year. Something about in October, they're expecting to get this huge donation. Mm-hmm. Let's just say I'm not crossing my fingers on that one. But I want to build my channel. My problem is my business. You know, I'm having to juggle between my YouTube channel and my business, and I'm having a hard time. You know, I don't mind doing a live when I'm making some of my products or when I'm working on products, you know, refilling tinctures, putting the plastic labeling on and stuff. But I don't want to do my lives while I'm in the process of putting ingredients together because I'm scared if I'm concentrating on doing the live, what if I mess up the product and I hurt somebody? And so I don't, yeah, I don't know. So, but yeah, it's been interesting. But yeah, Rob, you missed the first half, so I'll just kind of fill you in. We done Chautauqua in the park, not this last weekend, but the weekend before, and we made almost $1,000. And then this last weekend in Huntsville, at where I grew up, we done almost 300. We did a little over 300, and then Friday night, Jeff rushed me to Boone Hospital because I felt like I was in labor all over again. I honestly, I didn't know if my appendix was about to rupture or if I had an ovary about to rupture, but I was hurting bad. Come to find out, I was passing a kidney stone for the very first time in my life, but I felt like I was dying. So there was that. Then let's see, some issues arose with Josh that I can't go into because it is, as I said, not my place to say. I've just been working on products. I've got 2 boxes of stuff that I have made that I don't even have up on my Etsy store yet, just because I'm just trying to keep up with the vendors markets that we're doing right now. And it's like after October 14th, we're taking a break and not doing another one until, okay, that's this weekend. This is October 14th, but whoa, that's right here in Jacksonville. Dang it. I already paid for Brookfield, but I received this yesterday from the school. So I'm not going to be able to go to the very first annual fall festival here in Jacksonville because I already paid for Brookfield. So yeah, that sort of sucks. And then let's see, we've got, please tell me these are not the same weekend. Nope. Good. Okay. We are invited to one at the Moberly Community College. They gave us the thingy yesterday. So that one is October 10th and 11th. Oh, whoa. November 10th and 11th. And then we got invited to a holiday bazaar in Chillicothe, November 18th. I'm not sure on this one yet. So, but yeah, that's all stuff that's coming up. The only thing that I have coming up that I have paid for is this weekend, Cairo Pioneer Days, and well, ours, of course. I've got a little bit of a chunk in that one. And so that one's October 7th. And then October 14th, I paid for Brookfield. And so I'm going to take several weeks off because I've got to get stocked up. I've got, sometime within this week, in the next few days, actually, I have got to get Tony's collab done because I still have to edit that. Okay, Ash, give him a hug for us. And so I'm like overwhelmed. And there's other stuff going on that I can't say yet until I find out more. So, but I could use some prayers. That's all I can say. I told you about that one in Vienna. That's near you, but it's like towards me before Rolla. So honestly, it might actually be between you and Rolla, or it might be between you and Jeff City. But check out that one in Vienna. I know it's somewhere down there by you because when I used to have to drive to Rolla to pick up the kids, I'd always have to drive through Vienna. And so I know it's somewhere in that neck of the woods. But, okay. Yeah, I might send you a text message with that link to that Missouri Rural Conservation thing because a lot of the events in there I could not go to because they were either way down south or way towards KC or way where I'm not willing to go yet. You know, Chillicothe, that's kind of, you know, it's an hour and a half ish away. And so that's kind of the furthest that I'm really kind of wanting to head right now is an hour and a half ish for vendor shows. Because, you know, I got to think about the drive and the price of gas. And it's like every morning when I wake up and I'm sitting there drinking my cup of coffee, Jeff's like, well, the price of crude oil is blah, blah, blah again. And I'm like, and every single morning it's like even more. And I'm like, oh, crap. Scroll back and chat just for a second. Oh, gosh dang it. When am I going to learn? One of these days, I'll learn not to sit on my foot. I'm 48 years old and I still haven't learned that. That might be one thing I don't ever learn. See, Rob, that's what they keep telling us is that they're supposed to, for the last 3 years, 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 years. I don't even know how many years. But oh yeah, we're going to be getting fiber out to you guys. We're going to be getting fiber out to your area. We promise. We're going to be doing da, 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 da. Oh yeah? Where is it? A year goes by. Don't worry, it's coming. Okay, where? And so I called them. It was a few days ago, maybe last week. And because Jeff, when he typed in on his phone, on, you know, our phone, when he typed in on his cell phone about the phone company that runs our area, it at first showed that our area was lit up in green, that fiber was available in our area. Well, then he typed in our address and it immediately went to a light green. And he's like, what the heck does that mean? So I called the phone company and I'm like, you know, what happened? What does that mean? And they're like, well, see, that's what we're thinking. That's what we're thinking. If we shouldn't just say screw it and go to Starlink because, you know, our phone company has been promising us. I mean, last week when I talked to her on the phone, it was, we are expecting a big grant in October so we can finish the fiber going out to your area. So, you know, you should have fiber out there by the end of the year. So what am I supposed to do? Do I go ahead and wait until December 31st and call them and say, hey, it's the end of the year and I still don't have fiber? Guess what? We're going to go ahead and go to Starlink because you guys have just around too long. So I don't know. I don't even. It's just, I'm tired of waiting on them. Tired of it. You would think that darn thing would be done playing by now. But nope. She's still going. How's my ink level? Ink level's awesome on that darn thing. That's the other thing I got done this week. I got Jeff a short-sleeved Willoway Ranch shirt made. I got Dakota a short-sleeved Willoway Ranch shirt made. I got the most adorable short shirt made for Hunter's teacher. It was so cute. on the front it says, I teach the cutest little monsters. Underneath cutest, I put a pumpkin, and then I had her send me a sheet of paper that had all of their names written on it and in their handwriting. And so on the back, I sublimated their handwriting, their name, and then below that, I put a little monster. So all of them, all of their names, and underneath all of their names in their handwriting, little monsters. And it was so cute. I mean, it was adorable. And then I had 2023, 2024 at the very top. So she would always know that those signatures came from her 2023, 2024 class, and that would also be something cool for when they graduate too. Because when they graduate, she has that shirt that she can show and say, hey, this is how you wrote your name when you were in my class in first grade in 2023 and 2024. And so that's kind of a cool thing too. And then I got Josh another shirt made. So and it turned out good. So I mailed that off. And so Josh now has his 3 shirts, and I'm done with sublimation for a little bit because I've got so much other stuff that I've got just to get caught up on. My tees, my tinctures, and yeah, I need a helper that doesn't want to be charged anything that will work for product or something, but that ain't gonna happen. It is cool though, because at some of the vendor things, you have other vendors that say, well, hey, if you want this, I do product trades. And I'm like, really? Well, that's kind of cool. But yeah. There was a Viking cup that I wanted so bad, and the guy had $85 on it, but it was made out of a horn. It had been not shellacked, but maybe epoxied, so it was really shiny. But it had Viking ruins etched in white. But the horn itself was kind of a grayish with like some white and black streaks. It was really cool. I mean, really cool. I wanted it so bad, but $85. I couldn't see paying that considering I was, there to sell my products and make money, but it was awesome. And if I ever come across one cheaper than the $85, I will probably definitely get it because, part of my extreme long-term ancestry is Norwegian. And so, I'm part Viking. I can dream like 2% part Viking, or maybe it was 6% or 3%. I think 6%. 6% Norwegian. So that's kind of cool. But yeah. So my boring butt has been up here speaking for almost an hour and a half. Not quite, but I cannot promise I will get some of the newer products up on the Etsy store yet, because I'm still trying to. I know, right? I don't know if I'm Viking enough to get a face tattoo. I don't think I'm that Viking. I may, I've got, which one is it? Okay, put this one down. Okay, see this camera thing, because everything's backwards. I need to mirror my camera. That way I know what I'm doing when I'm doing it. But yeah, I've got that, and then I've got the one on my back. But yeah, I don't think I'm Viking enough to get a Viking face tattoo. I may, think about doing something maybe like on the back of my neck, or maybe like under my ear or behind my ear, But I don't know if I would do like from here to here that you can actually see. I don't think I would do this part. But heck, good night, Rob. Hugs and loves, buddy. Give the wife a hug and loves, and tell her that I hope her ankle and everything is doing better and healing quickly. I can only imagine the pain she was in. But yeah, I don't mind getting like, I already have the idea, everything, of what I want to put here. I already know. Up here though, above that, I don't know, because it would have to be something that would kind of blend. It'd have to blend into what I've got going on here, And so, okay, hon. I'll pray that she somehow starts to heal quicker, because I can just, man, that poor thing. So, in a way, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here because I'm hungry and I haven't eaten yet. And so, I love you guys. Okay? Stay curious, stay kind, stay subscribed. Wendy out.